Perfect. My name is Amandeep. I'm the course coordinator for the IFA. Joined with me are two of my staff members. One is Mr. Anjum Satta. He is a very qualified professional tutor. And second is Jeel Ahir. She's one of the course coordinators as well. And thank you so much for joining Mr. Mohammad Aslan Benedek for today's session. This will be a question and answer sessions for all the IFA learners. And anybody who is not able to attend this meeting, a link will be sent across afterwards once we have processed this video after explaining bits and pieces and with all the questions of the learners itself. Okay, so please let me know if you can see the screen that I have shared already with you.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So in there, so the agenda for today is Moodle guidance for all levels, right? So I'm gonna go to the Moodle platform just to get you guys a gist of everything that is there and how it has been structured, just to uh, put you in more in give you more clarity and transparency about bits and pieces. Assignment tips and deadlines. That is something which I will be letting you know as well. Uh, Hi Kirandeep,
Hello.
you okay? Thank you for joining in.
Hi.
We have just started this meeting, so yeah. So anyways, this is recorded as well, so after this session I will send this recording links to
Okay.
everyone.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you. So we are just as we have just started, so this is the agenda that I was explaining to you guys. So how to use the Moodle platform effectively is one of the things that I will be explaining, because some of the learners, they get um, stuck somewhere as to like how it has been structured. So that is something which I'll be explaining as well, and how to get most out of the tutorials if in case you get overwhelmed with the information, right? So anybody who's joining the meeting right now, don't worry. Even if you are joining in the med, this will be recorded and sent across afterwards, right? So I'm gonna start sharing my screen of the Moodle platform. Right. Do let me know if it's visible to you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Brilliant. So this is the Moodle platform. I will also pop the link in the chat for you guys. This is the link for the Moodle platform. Here you will see that it's the dashboard on which you have to type in your username and password. So you must have received 3 or 4 emails in the starting of the registration period, in which first one will be the registration confirmation, second one would be the username and a password of the Moodle IT details. So once you put in your username, it will be in the lowercase, and the password is case sensitive. Once you put that, you will click on this dialog box, and it will literally take you to the dashboard. It will greet you the same way it's greeting me as well. Now, guys, there are multiple units that are in the IFA, so there are 14 modules in total. So if I click on my courses, I can see a lot of courses here just for the induction purposes, but I will go in the IFA. As you can see in the drop down, I have all the 14 modules here listed. So, for example, if I take one of them, let's say law for accounting, one second, I have to go to different one because I don't have access to that. Yeah, so let's say personal taxation. So in that, it has been structured in such a way that in the starting, there is the general section in which you will be getting all the documents which are mandatory to just kickstart with the process, right? And usually, if you can see this window the very first time, for example, if I'm in your shoe and I have just joined the course and I have seen that, okay, this is how it looks like, and if it's a bit confusing for you, you can just click that button here, collapse all, and it will give you a nice synopsis of everything that how it has to be done. So as you can see, it will just collapse and you know that what all sections are there. So starting off with the general one, these are the documents. Guys, do if you mind noting few things down, please, that will be really helpful for you. So let me know once everybody is ready by writing down in the chat, please. If you want to have a pen and a paper, that's fine. If you want to have a digital notes, that's totally fine by me.
So,
Yeah, we I'm ready.
Brilliant. Right. So as you can see, the very first part, I would say the step number one, which I will say to you, is to download the Declaration of Originality form, which is the very first thing. And that document, you can find it on at this page. And that's the fourth document after the announcement. So if you can please note it down at your end. I will also show you quickly how it looks like. So sorry, guys, please bear with me. I understand that some of you already know this, but it's just that I'm going step by step so that everybody else who hasn't connected today, even they can watch that video and get a gist of it. One second, I will just open and show you guys quickly. Yeah, is is the originality form visible to you?
Yes, it is.
Brilliant, thank you, Karan.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so as you can see, it's just a one-page long form. The purpose of this form is to authorize your work itself. So that is something which we have to consider according to the body guidelines, and it's quite simple to fill in. So your name, student number. So usually, sometimes what happens is learners do ask about the student number on the WhatsApp. So that is something you will be getting in your registration confirmation email whenever we get you on board with a specific module. So you'll be getting that number. It will look something like this, followed by ALID. So don't copy this one. You will be getting yours in your
It
registration
is
email.
like the registration number which you give it,
Exactly.
like
Yes, Mr.
for
Mohammed.
the personal taxation you give us P tax then slash 51499 ALID something.
Yeah, so it will be starting from a numerical value followed by ALID. So that will
Oh,
be the registration number. So
all right.
if it's the same for all the units, that means that the specific one has been used for all the modules to just interconnect your profile with the awarding body in order to certify, right? And
This sorry, Mr.
yeah,
Modi,
yeah,
this
go
student
ahead.
number. I think if somebody is taking personal taxation and other, so you have allocate the separate student number for other courses as that's what
Usually, what
I.
happens so usually what happens is I have seen a particular student number has been allocated to a person, but once they enroll in multiple units, uh, they just stick to the same one. However, I can double check and then I can send you your student
Yeah, I can
number.
see I got two material, yeah. So one with the is written P tax like personal taxation, then this numerical and ALID, and the
Mhm.
second one is law for accounting, then it's written LF 8.51499 and the same number.
Same number, right? So yeah,
Oh,
so, as I was
okay,
telling, the number will remain the same.
okay,
And in the starting, and that's just a way of sending the email so that you know that this is for the personal taxation. However, your registration number remains the same. That's
all right,
yeah,
I
not
got
to
it.
worry about that.
Yeah, I noticed it. Sorry, thank you.
No worries. Moving forward, course name is like what you are doing essentially. For example, this is quite important as well because few of the learners they struggle to understand that what we should put in here, so they just straight away put the what we call the name of the module as well. But in the starting as well, you can put this straight away. So for example, AHE level. So for example, if we are doing personal taxation, so the modules which are in the level 4, that will be financial accounting 1, accounting 2, uh, budgetary control, cost and management accounting, personal taxation, and law for accounting. Okay, so as you are doing personal taxation, you will write ATHE level 4 and then dash, then you will put law for accounting because it is considered as a
Personal
level
taxation.
4. Oh, sorry. Yeah, personal taxation.
Law for accounting is also the same
Also
level.
the same. Yeah, also the same. It's level 4 only. So you can either type. Yeah. If in case you are submitting two assignments, you can just go with two declaration of originality forms, but it has to be separate. So one form is for one unit. So you cannot
I
put
got
like,
it.
yeah, two of them, because this form is basically authorizing your work. If somebody else try to copy or it comes into similarity, automatically that will be considered as a malpractice. So that's the whole purpose of this. And then assignment number or name, here you can simply write it down. So this bit, my bad, this bit will come here, and here you will just simply write ATHE level 4. Now you will tick mark all the boxes. No worries if in case you're not able to tick mark, you can also put a cross in front of them, and that will be sufficient. Sign. So if you have a scanned copy of your signatures, that's brilliant. If not, not to worry. You can just select this italic font and just write down your name here, and that will be suffice.
Hi, Amandeep. Can you hear me?
Hi, Mr. Sami. You okay?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Just wondering because mine one is what is it called, level 7. So do I need to mention level 7? AATHE.
Yeah, yeah. So instead of level 4, you will just write level 7 accounting and finance, and it will just keep on changing. If in case you are doing UK taxation, it will remain the same level 7. If in case you're
Right.
doing, let's say, business taxation or assurance, they come under level 5. So
I'm doing
accordingly,
corporate reporting for
yeah,
strategic.
so that will be level 7.
Yeah.
Right. So it depends on like how the structure is. So you remember in the starting when you get the assessment, but you get assessed by the IFA. So in
Mm-hmm.
that they give you a very structured table in which they will be telling you that what units you are exempted from and what you have to complete. So in that it will be specifically mentioned levels as well. So level 4, 5,
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Is this bit clear to you, Mr. Sami?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So once you have done this one page of declaration of functionality, you will just save it.
Right.
So while saving it, you will be just writing short declaration of functionality. In the starting, just write the unit name, uh, personal taxation, and your name. That's it. And you just go ahead and save this file. As you can see, it has saved the file with the unit name and your name, that so that we know that it's coming from which learner itself, and that's it. And you will just go ahead and save this file. Whenever you're submitting your assignment in a Word file, you will just attach this declaration of originality as well along with that, and then submit it across.
Mm-hmm.
I will also show you in a bit that how you have to format the assignments as well, because usually sometimes learners do struggle about that. So I will be explaining that in a bit. But before that, I want to explain you a few bits and pieces about the assignment submission guidelines. So
Mm-hmm.
hold on a second. I will just go to that particular page. And this time I will take a different unit as well. Right. Are you guys able to see the screen now?
And see you.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, we could just see you now. We can see Aslan was the main name in the middle.
Oh, right. So
Yeah,
you're not able to see
I'm
the
here.
screen that I'm sharing. Sorry. Okay.
Only you we can see now on the main screen.
No problem. I will just quickly share it.
Do you wanna see me?
No, no, it's it's fine. I was just confirming if you guys can see the screen that I have been sharing with you. No worries. Technologies are unpredictable sometimes. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So as
Now
you
we
guys
can.
can see, the first step was declaration of originality. The second thing which I want you guys to note it down was, so in the chat, my colleague has already sent across the email address of learnerwork. So I have sent it again to you guys in the chat. So this is where you will put all your assignment. You will send all your assignments to that learnerwork email address, right? Now, so in this general section, the second important document is the key personnel and roles. So this is the second last document. Yeah, it's a colorful document for you guys. So we don't restrict anybody to get in touch with any of the person who is in the operations department. But the two most important things in this Excel sheet is in the PDF is the Learnover email, which I have already forwarded you on in the chat. And the second thing is the college switchboard number. If you guys want to note it down, please do, because this is where you will call if in case you get stuck with something. If you need some assistance from us, I will also get that into the chat for you. Right
Okay.
now, so this is the Moodle demonstration as well. But as I'm doing it for you guys, so I will just brief you about each and everything. So, like I said, a couple of documents here. So what I want to do is just minimize it. So I will just quickly collapse it. Now let's dig into the main unit. So let's say assurance. So now the Moodle has been structured in such a way that in the starting it there would be unit specification. This is like a bible of this course, this particular unit. Then the second part will be the sample assignment. Sample assignment we provide just because just in case if someone is stuck somewhere or are not able to do the assignments in a specified manner, we can definitely have a look at it, like how another learner has attempted the questions task wise, and they have bifurcated everything in the certain manner. But this is, but guys, this is only and only for the purpose of reference. Don't copy from it at all, because if you do, it will be considered as a similarity, and the assignment will be sent back. So this is the sample. Third part is the assignment brief, which is the most important bit. So this is the third document right here. Guys, do you guys have any questions until now? If you want me to slow down, fast my pace, or want me to repeat anything, I would love to do that. Please feel free to ask me any questions if you have.
I mean, are we all from the same subject, or these
Um,
the
y-
different
I
subjects?
mean, you must be doing different subjects, but I would say the structure is more or less the same for every single unit, I would say.
Right, right. So
Yeah,
as I'm not doing assurance or something, so looks a bit different in corporate
not
reporting.
a problem. I can go for corporate reporting for you, not a problem.
That's
Yep.
clear. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as I said, the structure is same for every single module. So general section again, the same documents you'll be having access to, and the corporate reporting again, three files, unit specifications. I'll just open it quickly.
Only
So
last.
here, uh,
Sorry to interrupt you. Last couple of days, I've
sorry,
been trying to watch the video for Harvard, Harvard referencing the video, and it never gets uploaded.
never gets uploaded means.
Harvard, the first video, that one, how to do Harvard referencing in your assignment.
Hmm.
It never gets uploaded, even though I have a good internet speed. The next videos I can play and watch. I
All
can
right.
go for LO1. I watched that one as well, and it was
Mhm.
working fine. This one probably got a glitch or something. It's not loading and it's not playing.
Perfect, Mr. Sami. Thank you for letting me know that. That's the whole point of having this session today as well. If in case there are any glitches that you guys are facing, if in case there are any improvements that we can do, we'll definitely implement that in.
Yeah,
Other thing,
Mr.
sorry, Amandeep.
Please go
Other,
ahead.
other thing, like I ask you to send me the PDF because when I'm doing the course, I'm doing like relaxing in the evening, just doing it on the iPad. On the
Right.
iPad, I can't open all these PDFs like LO1, LO2, LO3 on all the assignment. If you look at this PDF, I can't open them on the iPad.
Oh, that is something which is in regard to the compatibility in that, I guess.
Yeah,
But if
because
in case I send it across to
uh,
you via WhatsApp, are you able to open that, Kiran, or still not?
no, I can't on the iPad. I can open it on my big computer.
All
Uh,
right.
but because obviously when I'm working, I'm already tired with the computer.
All right.
I want to do study. I want to be doing in on the iPad, relaxing on the sofa, and then what it is, I can't even open those PDF. That's why I requested you to send me the PDFs.
All right. That's fine. Did I
Right?
send it across to you or not?
You did. Thank you.
Oh, thank
And
you.
the other thing, all these like you have got um, assignment structure, like you put as a copy of the assignment. So
Mhm.
sometimes they don't cover the merit and the distinction topics, sample assignment.
That's so true, Kiran. That's so true. And
Yeah.
I do have a reason for that.
Go-
So the thing is,
Why?
the
So that
sample.
you want us to use our brain, so make it ourselves.
Okay, so that's something which you're answering yourself. It's good that without even me saying anything, you have answered the question. But
Yeah.
yeah, the main purpose is like if we give anything which is like more than a pass to the
Yeah.
learners,
Yeah.
and it has happened before, and it has been a chaos. So that's why we just made a threshold that okay, we just upload the passing
That's okay.
reference
But
point,
I was just wondering because they just cover the basic topics,
basic
maybe sometime in
topics.
the brief, and sometime I don't think that sample assignments
Like,
are as in detail
yeah,
like about the unit. So if the all the students are doing that unit, I don't
mhm,
think they can catch. They can just have a look at the sample assignment, but
right.
it does not cover all of that.
Right, because the merit and distinction aspects is something which is being covered by the learners themselves. And trust me, I have got a couple of learners assignments which are brilliant. They have done a very amazing job. Sample assignment is nothing in front of them.
Okay.
The whole purpose of the sample assignment, Kiran, was just in case if someone is joining and they don't have IT knowledge, they are not IT literate that much, and they are literally awestruck with all the stuff in the assignment brief, and they are
Yeah,
not understanding
I
where to even
understand that.
start it.
But if it is the calculations one, especially the people who are doing like
Oh,
personal
UK taxi.
taxation,
Oh,
business
okay, right.
taxation, all that UK, all taxations one, there is so much practical work involved in there. So
Mhm.
your assignment is very much in a brief. So nobody will understand how these calculations has come out. Do you understand?
Got your point.
So
Right.
so this is one I think, yeah, I read recently. So if you look at it, okay, this is like in brief, but it does not have the proper this data what they have got in here that you can even
Mhm.
put it on the from the Google or government website. You can get all these information, but there is not basic the procedure of the calculations for those people,
Right.
isn't it? But otherwise they are okay. But I was wanted to find out the reason why they don't
Uh,
do merit and distinction.
Yeah, the only reason is that it's just that the spoon feeding is something which we don't want them to create a habit
Yeah,
of, because we
yeah.
have learners coming back to us asking about a sample for each and every particular grading system, but
Okay,
we have been restricted by the awarding bodies as well, to be fair,
that's
because
fine.
whenever we have our annual graduation every single year, we meet with
Okay,
the CEOs of the awarding bodies, and they do recommend us that okay, we shall provide a basic to students, but
okay,
if you go above and beyond that, they will get a habit of asking us back, and like
okay.
that they can even copy some stuff, and it has happened before that they were
Yeah.
copying everything from
Just
the sample assignment.
if you can, thank you so much, Amandeep. If you can, just find out that why I
volume down.
open the PDFs on the iPad, please.
Hmm. Okay, that I
Thank,
will find it
thank,
out for you and
thank,
send it across back in a specific format which can be opened on the iPad in that case.
thank you, thank you.
No worries.
Thanks a lot.
Any other questions, guys? Also, should I just proceed with the assignment brief then?
Yeah, go on.
Brilliant. Okay, so the second part is like the unit itself. One sec. Yeah. So as I've mentioned these two documents, the third one is the most important one, which you should always open in order to do the assignment. So that will be the assignment brief itself. Now, here, if I was in your shoe, any learner who have joined the course, we open assignment brief on one side and the word file on the second page. At this point of time, I would rather share my full screen just to show you guys a bit of a formatting as well. Because as I said, this video will be watched by other learners as well who haven't joined it. So I will just do a bit of a formatting for them as well. So it's easier. Are you guys able to see my full screen now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Brilliant. So as you can see on the left hand side, this is the assignment brief. And the right hand side is the Word file. So this is also something which I wanted to explain, that assessors want the assignment in a specific way, so that when they're marking your assignment, there are no further delays, because some of the learners, they try to omit the questions, like change the language of it. So first and foremost thing, guys, if you don't mind me asking, how often do you use Microsoft Word? Are you guys all used to it?
Yeah.
We're just using for the assignment. That's it. Normally we use Excel,
Okay, like I like your honesty. That's why we are here. That's our duty. Right.
but
So
it's okay. It's a good thing. It's not like difficult to use it, to be honest.
brilliant. Brilliant. Good to know. I will just anyways go stepwise. So first and foremost, taking the header, it's always recommended. If you double click here, you will insert the page number. That's the first thing, and then in here you will just simply write it down, the like which unit you are doing. Core reporting short form is this, so you can just go ahead with that, and then your name and your learner ID followed by ALID. So this is your header done. Now, guys, first page should specifically be for the purpose of these things: your name, unit name, date of submission, and your learner ID. Although you have written it down in the header, but it's a
Registration
good
ID or
practice.
learner ID.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but it's a good habit to just put it in the first page for the assessors. Yeah, so as your first page is done, you will go on the second page. This you will leave blank. Why we would leave this blank, guys? Any guesses?
Hmm.
Any guesses why we would leave this page blank?
So that you can write the table of contents
There
after
we
once you
go.
complete it.
Amazing. And then from the third page itself, we will start the assignment. This is a pretty basic thing, but still, I'm just explaining just in case so that it saves.
Mr. Amandi, sorry, can you move on the first page? I'm just trying to copy name, unit name, then date of submission. Learner ID is the same registration number.
Yeah, same registration number, which is on the top as well. Although it has been mentioned in the header, but it's a good practice to always mention it on the first page. It will look something
Mm.
like that, only, yeah, same as this.
All right.
Second page blank, we will sort it later on. Third page is something which should consist your assignment starting. And here you can see the task number one. There's a scenario mentioned here, and your report must, and there's the question starting from here. And just to explain you guys, so as it has been perfectly mentioned here, so you you have to look at it that extension activities is something which is like a division. So anything which is mentioned above the extension activities, which are these questions, are for pass. But anything which is mentioned below that will be for the merit. As you see, it has told you that to achieve a merit, your resource guide must compare and contrast the report. So anything which is below that will be considered as a merit. So if I ask any one of you, like how many questions you have to do in task number two to get a pass,
Couldn't get your question. Sorry.
So if in case you want to get a passing marks in task number 2, how many questions you have to do?
See, where's my notes? Yes.
Yeah, that's right. 3 questions. And then anything, if you want to go beyond that, you have to touch this aspect as well, which says to achieve a merit.
To achieve a merit and distinction, you need to.
Right, exactly. So if in case in task number 2, if I ask again, in order to achieve a merit, how many questions will you do?
3.
No.
Sorry, can you repeat your question? You broke up on.
So these 3 you will do in order to get a pass, right?
That's right.
6.
But if in case you're aiming for a merit, which is like above passing grade, so you will definitely touch this extension activities, which will be the fourth question itself.
That's
That
right.
is this one.
All right.
Now,
That's right.
how I will check again. Okay, in task number 3, how many questions for a merit?
To achieve a merit, your case study must analyze the accounting requirement that relates to foreign transaction. That needs to include
Yeah, so that would be 4 questions total.
four
Uh,
questions.
yeah. Anybody else? How many questions for distinction?
To get distinction, to achieve a distinction, your case study must overall it. Obviously, it's going to be another question 5.
Brilliant. Yep. So now you have understood. So you will just simply what you do is just copy and paste this first question here. Sorry. And you will what you will do is you will select this again and choose heading number 1. I will tell you the reason why I'm doing that. And then you will just label it as 1.1 because this is the first part of task number 1. And then if in case you have any subheadings, right? Let's say like mm, aims and objectives. Right. So this is a subheading. So you will select this again, go forward with the heading number 2 because this is not copied straight away from the assignment brief. Um, and then you can just start off by answering this. You got my point, right? And then we do the same thing for question number 2. Choose heading number 1, and so on. And similarly, you will just repeat this thing in all the tasks. Task 3. So as this has 3 1. So once you have completed your whole assignment, what you're gonna do is you remember you have done the second page, you have left the second page blank, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
For the table of content. You will simply click on references, table of content. You can choose any one of it. I'll go with the first one, and there we go. It does the work of table of content automatically. We don't have to manually do that. It doesn't only save your time but assesses time as well. They can just simply go to the table of content, click that one, and they can simply go and check the relevant sector. Now, as you have done this, how to save this file is just save with
We are
short
not,
form link.
Mr. Amandeep, we are not that expert like to give make a link of like the way you done. Yeah, we just start typing in, and obviously, is that will that be okay?
Oh yeah, it's totally understandable. If in case you want to manually do that, that's fine. But if in case you can always look at this video again and try to understand that how it's been done. You just simply have to select this thing and
Mm-hmm.
choose heading number 1 from the top from here,
Table.
and it will
Yeah.
just do the stuff. Whenever you select heading number 1, it automatically be uh, registered in the memory of table of content. So that's how it will automatically come after you complete the whole assignment. Yep. So once you're done with the assignment, you will save it in the short form CRSP, which is like corporate reporting for strategic business. Dash your name, dash your learner ID. That's it. And now what we are left with just to write a simple email. So I will explain it to you. So you guys remember which email I popped it into the chat in order to submit the assignment?
Learner.
Amazing. Yeah. Learner
Yeah,
work.
done
Again,
the work.
you will write short form of the course, your name, and the learner ID. And then we go along with the declaration of originality form attached. Guys, one more thing. Before sending it, you will select a red font and you write, please note, I am aiming for a, let's say, merit or distinction grade. Please mark it accordingly. Just so that the assessors know that you're aiming for that specific grade, and accordingly they can just mark it and send the feedback to you, knowing that you have been aiming for that grade, and accordingly they will just mark it and send it back to you, telling you that okay, these are the required changes which are mentioned in the yellow, and you have to just rephrase it and send it back to us, and to achieve that particular grade that you have mentioned. Is this bit clear, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then you
understand.
just simply send it across to the learner work. You will get an automated response from them saying that we confirm that your assignment has been submitted. You will be getting a feedback within 5 to 7 working days. However, it's quicker than that, but I will highly request everybody that at least keep 2 weeks in mind, because sometimes they are backlogs due to assessors' unavailability, and that's the reason that the feedback can take a little bit of time. However, we try our best to give you the feedback as soon as possible once you submit the assignment. Right. Any questions that you have, guys? Please feel free to ask me.
No, that's fine.
So basically, what do we have to do is we'll have to watch these LO, these what do you call them,
The
uh,
sessions.
the sessions,
Right.
LO1, LO2, and all that, and plus go through the study material.
It's not mandatory as well. To be honest, if I say why, because some of the learners who join IFA modules with us, all of you mostly guys are working, right? You're
Yeah,
also practicing as well a couple of real life examples. So usually when I get them on board, I call them in the starting, like I call every one of you, and the kind of feedback which I have got from them as well was is that they do work, and the examples that the books are using is quite old as compared to the ones which are in front of them.
yeah.
So we don't have any restrictions for them to use those real life examples, which is better for us to understand. And also assessors are quite happy as they have given the feedback, because few of the assignments that, for example, if I say Kirandeep, she has submitted few of the examples with some brilliant work, and we have got a positive feedback. And same goes to 2 or 3 of the learners who have been submitting recently, and they have done a brilliant job. Uh, uh, I wanted to say that some information that we uh, give away on the Moodle platform is for the learners who have pretty basic knowledge, because we have been told by the awarding bodies that anybody who joins the courses, the information that is provided on the Moodle platform should be in a certain way that even someone who doesn't know anything about the particular aspect will be able to understand that. So that is the main threshold. So that is why we don't restrict our mature learners to go ahead and start off with the assignment by looking at this assignment brief itself. But yeah, please feel free to watch the videos, because we have our tutors who have been working really hard to get all these resources together in one single presentation,
Mm-hmm.
and brief you about that. And you should feel free in the live sessions whenever it has been scheduled, or if in case you think that okay, I'm still stuck, I need some more clarities, all you have to do is just reply on the emails, or like on the WhatsApp, as you have been connected on WhatsApp as well with us. If you're not, I would love to put the office WhatsApp number on which you can just send a simple text, and we will be able to assist you in regard to the same.
Perfect.
Right. So I have sent across that in the chat now. That's the office WhatsApp number.
Okay.
Right. And
So
apart from that, if in case any uncertainties comes, for example, there's a huge gap that you want to take, or something just came up unpredictable, right? You can email this learner work only, because this email not only used for the submission of the assignments but for the queries of the assignment as well, and uh, as well as any of the delays that you predict that it will be coming, and is of an uncertainty which just interfered between your progress. So you can just make us aware on this email address, and we will be giving you that time frame to submit the assignment.
right. So if I got it right, if
Mhm.
I'm to straight away get on with the assignment with my real life practical experience, and
Uh-huh.
if I'm doing the needful, so there is no basically any
Yeah, there's
requirement
no
for
harm.
that.
Obviously we have given all so this is another thing, the ebooks that we have provided you,
Yeah.
right, and some of the handouts, and for example, if you can see this author's name, so these books are not something which we have provided out of our own what we call interest. No, this is something which the awarding body tells us to provide you guys, and that's where I come up with this outcome. We have Anjum with us in this session as well. So
Yeah.
he usually sends across some useful information, as he's a tutor in a university. So what he does is he shares a couple of information which are like most recent ones, and that is very helpful for the learners. So that is something which he shares on the WhatsApp group as well. And what we do
Mhm.
is we just straight away upload them on the Moodle platform, so that it's quite helpful for you guys, and it literally interconnects with the most recent uh, information. However, we have been restricted in that case as well. Why? Because the awarding body needs us to be sticking to those material which we provide you across on the Moodle platform. But as I say, flexibility is what we believe in, and we don't hesitate to say that anybody who wants to take a real life example and do it in their own way, the assignment, we would be happy to welcome that assignment to us and mark it accordingly.
Perfect. Secondly, does it matter when you join the what's it called any course, and how long do you need to wait to submit your assignment, or you can get on with it and as soon as you're done and you can just submit it?
Good question. I would say that once you have been on board with the particular unit, uh, you have started going through the resources. You have seen
Yeah.
the assignment brief. Now, once you see the assignment brief, if you ask me, what's the purpose of the assignment brief is just to have a look at it. That what are the questions? Once you
Right.
have read everything thoroughly once, you just
Mhm.
keep that in mind, that what answers are you looking forward for? Are they something which I'm going through right now in my real what we call job, or are they something which I can find it online instead? So that is something which you have to just get into your mind first, before even proceeding with any of the resources in the study material. Once you
Mhm.
have those questions in your mind that okay, I'm looking for these, then it would be easier for you to search for it and accordingly go through the resources and answer them. So there is no obligation of waiting for something of the live session. You can straight away start off with the assignment. Once you complete that, send that to the learner work, and you are more than like feel free to jump onto the next unit straight away. I would say you don't have to wait for anything.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's where I say that multiple units uh, enrollment is something which I suggest to a lot of learners as well, so that you don't have to always get back to say that okay, enroll us in the next module, which sometimes is best for them as well. Why? Because they want to just keep track of everything step by step. So it differs from learner to learner.
Yeah.
Mhm. So I would say this is all for today. Unless you have any questions, I can stop this recording now because that is the only bit which I wanted to explain from the starting of the Moodle platform until the process of submission of the assignment to the learner work. However, if in case any questions are there, I will be happy to ask you after stopping the recording.